what to see, what to stream, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
Do we know how to start a show or what? Happy Friday, everybody. We have a really busy show. Tiff is off. Ryan J is here to get us started this morning. He is a nationally syndicated entertainment critic and very fashionable. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
How about you kicking off the show?
Right, I know. I don't think I've ever seen my graphic right after the start of the show.
It's like go from the open and the funny blend right into see it, stream it. Yeah.
I hope it's not jarring.
I'm good with it.
Thanks.
I think there have been some big movies lately. It seems like everybody I know, except for me, has seen the new Top Gun movie.
Oh, it's so true. People are so excited about that. I think I've been asked more about what I think of that film than any other film in recent history, which shows that people are very excited about wanting to see it. Some people, want to share what they thought of it. So.
Well, and I think it's one that people definitely think they need to see in theaters. So
yes.
I'm glad we're talking about movies this weekend. So a lot of people still trying to see that. The one that you're going to talk about first is called Rise. This is rated PG and it's on Disney+.
Right, streaming today on Disney+. Have you ever heard of this guy, Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Never heard of him.
I know what basketball, the sport is, but don't expect me to know the names of any players. So,
I was impressed with how you said his last name in particular.
Oh, Tiff taught me. She used to be on court, right?
Yes,
so she taught me, but I now could write a book on this guy and his family. I'm so impressed by him. He's a man who walks the walk.
Isn't he adorable?
Yes, he is.
I love him. And his dad jokes, he's just too much.
I love everything about him. And I've always been a Bucks fan. I just, needed a little brush up here, so I'm a little embarrassed to admit that first. But I did recently catch up with the stars and director of Rise and actually got a question into Giannis. Take a look.
This question comes from journalist Ryan J. for Giannis. Did you give any advice to the actors about portraying you?
No, I didn't give them no advice. When I was watching the movie and I was watching myself, basically, I was like, this guy studied me. There's no way. And then I asked the king and he told me they showed him clips, the way I use my hands, how I put my hands and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, there's so many things that goes into the movie. But at the end of the day, he did an unbelievable job. Everybody that played our family, they did an unbelievable job. We feel like they're our family now.
Giannis said that he didn't give you any advice for this role, but you seem to have his moves down. How did you prepare for it?
Honestly, it was a lot of studying him, just watching his moves, because some of those moves, they're actually kind of crazy, man. I saw he did this one spin move in the bubble. It was insane. I had to keep on watching that one just because I thought it was crazy. But also, working with our sports coordinator as well. She trained us and really worked us and really got us to where we were.
You know anything about Milwaukee, Giannis?
No, sir, but I would love to learn.
So what will it take to get you guys to come here to Milwaukee to do the sequel?
Yeah, that would be a great experience. Whether we're doing the sequel or seeing a Bucks game, I'd love to come out to Milwaukee.
Yeah, we'd definitely like to see a Bucks game for sure.
Hey.
We're there.
Shout out to Disney. If you guys want it to happen, we're here.
Disney? Yeah, I can't wait to get to Milwaukee.
Oh my gosh, I have so many questions about the interview, the whole thing. But overall, I think a lot of people want to know, some people are basketball fans, a lot of people are fans of Giannis, but is it more than a sports movie?
It really is. It's so greatly balanced and equal parts a sports film and about basketball and how they learn basketball. It's fun to see the scene where it's like he's traveling, he doesn't even know what that term means. He's learning how to dribble. You get to see Giannis do that,
It's so cool.
Very cool. And then also, it's so much about their family's struggle from Nigeria to Greece and trying to get citizenship, staying together.
I love the backstory. I think people are always wanting to learn more. It seems like a perfect movie for Disney, honestly.
It really is. If you think about his life and his family's struggles and how far they've come, it is the perfect Disney story. It's inspirational. There are so many teachable moments. It's about family and loyalty, perseverance, all those things that great Disney heroes have. And we have a real life hero in town.
Yes, absolutely. So this is one you feel people should definitely see. You think it's accurate in
It
terms
is.
of, okay.
I was crying at the end. Stream it. It's a terrific movie. It's our hometown movies. So check it out.
Oh, that's so awesome. I'm excited. So stream that one. The next one is Elvis. I feel like this guy has been getting a lot of attention.
Yes, always. I mean, he's a legend, right? He's the rock legend. And this is Baz Luhrmann's take on the rock legend. So Baz Luhrmann did Moulin Rouge. This movie is basically Moulin Rouge, but without Ewan McGregor and Nicole Kidman. It has Austin Butler as Elvis, and it hits all the same beats.
It's interesting that he's the director, I think, of this one. And when I was saying this guy's getting a lot of attention, and that Elvis is, of course, but this guy, because I've heard he looks and sounds so much like Elvis.
It's almost like watching a documentary. You forget that you're not watching something that is just a bio. Isn't real, because Austin is that good, and Tom Hanks is excellent he's a Harold Ziedler type, but it has all the same kind of theme, editing, sound, and beats that Moulin Rouge did, and it's really more like a history lesson for America because of the controversies with Elvis.
Well, that's what I was wondering, is did they get into that with this movie?
They really did. I mean, there were times that they were calling for Elvis to be jailed or killed for wiggling his hips, accusing him of crimes of lust. It was the controversy of his sound. It a little bit glosses over the whole part that he was inspired by, even though he grew up in an urban area and used R&B and introduced this sound to a white audience. So it kind of glosses over some of those controversies, but died at 42. And the song performances, they found a way to make them suspenseful. I love this. I would see it again, see it on the big screen.
Okay, so that's Elvis. That's PG-13. The last one, The Black Phone. Is this scary?
It is. It's really spectacular. It's one of my favorite horror films.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good.
I know you like horror as a genre.
Yes, and this one's almost more of a thriller. It reminded me a little bit of The Silence of the Lambs or M. Night Shyamalan's Signs, two movies that I really love. It's directed by a guy who also worked with Ethan Hawke, who's in this movie. They did Sinister together, and this director also did the first Doctor Strange movie.
Okay, so how do you compare it to other horror movies?
It's a little bit like Conjuring, you know, it's kind of has a thriller type, but I did jump a few times. It has some really good jumps, so there are some scares, and this guy is such a great monster. I mean, Ethan Hawke creates a monster that's almost like Hannibal Lecter or the clown from It. See it, it's a lot of fun and cool if you like horror movies like I do.
Love it. Thank you so much, Ryan. Great to see you. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too, thanks so much.
Yeah, appreciate it. All right, you can like Ryan J on Facebook, follow him on Instagram and Twitter for his full movie reviews, entertainment reviews. You can check out his website. It's ryanjreviews.com.